we're back at it with these with this wizard build.
Yeah, we got another build for you guys.
Oh yeah, this one's gonna be fun. I've got the controller in my hand right now.
Yeah, so I'm calling this build. Do you want a side of damage with that damage? Because like we got a fire build for you guys right now, and it's popping.
Yeah.
So start it off. We're just gonna start naming abilities, and then we'll show you some actual gameplay. So for our basic spell, we have the Flame Cross. And this spell, you have to like spam it 3 times, and you get a nice like long range fire, like just basic attack. It does pretty small damage, but it does have knockback for a fire spell.
Yeah,
which is nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. And one of the better things about it is it pierces.
Oh yeah, because like, it comes out of the ground.
Yeah,
it's not like
a line, just go straight through.
So yeah, and when you enhance it, you get a. If you want to go into your inventory quick and show them enhanced. It travels faster and further, and when I say further, it'll reach across that entire circle. It'll hit those minions from right there. Like, it's a pretty long basic attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, next...
And, yeah, for the fire, like, for the dash, it's usually up to personal preference, but because of the, just, like, the properties of this build, it's more offensive. I picked the defensive kind of fire shield, kind of,
yeah, just
get
to
away
have
from
some sort of utility, I think.
Mm-hmm. Because the other ones, they're nice for just like other types of damage, but this one is good for keeping yourself alive.
If you don't have this dash, definitely just use the other ones, because like I'd say the Flame Trail dash is fine, and the Flaming Flares or whatever it is okay as well, but this one just gives you some defense when you're going in, or if they come at you.
Yeah. And now it's time for the good stuff. So, standard explosive fireball. Simply just good burst damage on an area.
We're going for straight damage. This does the highest base damage of any spell, like just instantly. Like that's a flat 50 every time you cast it. It's got a nice 4-second or 5-second cooldown. What is it?
Let's find out. And it's got great range.
Yeah, it goes on forever until it hits something. So about 4.5 seconds of cooldowns, which is not bad at all.
And something else that's nice, if you're moving back into a corner, you can just like shoot it at the wall.
Yeah,
and it will just explode.
As long as you hit something, it explodes outwards.
So like if you don't want to miss, because like if they've got you in a corner and you miss, that could be game over.
Yeah, you're taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, so you could just like hit the wall. It wasn't close.
They'll be closer than that.
But like, yeah, you hit the wall, whatever.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And then
for our signature, we chose the Homing Flares. Now, this spell, it looks like it activated instantly, but go stand in like the top left corner there, activate it. So you have these orbs floating around you, and they stay on there for a little bit until like the cooldown basically goes off.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll activate them, and if an enemy rushes you, it'll target the closest enemy and smack them away.
Oh yeah, all of them too.
Yeah, it does 7 damage per orb, so you're hitting like, what is that, 15 orbs? 12 orbs?
Let's get all the orbs on this guy.
Yeah, like...
How much damage is that?
7.
That's 10 orbs.
70 damage for all those orbs, but it's not as instant as the fireball, so combining that, you're hitting 120 damage per enemy instantly. And then when you get your signature, they respawn consecutively, like, it goes on. Like, look at this combo. Alright, so, you've seen the spells.
Oh, and
let's go over to our robe.
Yeah, for the robe we've got Fury, because that's signature.
Yeah, so I have 2 or 3 preferences for this type of build. Signature charge and signature damage, I love. And then we have Rule, which just increases damage, and armor. And this is if you want to play it very safe.
Yeah.
If you want to play safe and you're not confident in your abilities, I'd say go with this one, because you'll get more protection from spells that enemies are throwing.
And then, like, Fury is a little bit less safe, but more overall damage.
Yeah, you're focusing more on your B ability than your
everything
else.
And if you want to play it dangerous,
if you risky,
you go with that Venture.
Because it's the same amount of damage as the Rule, but you're getting more cooldowns, or like faster cooldowns, and your speed is increased. But you'll be down to 300 health instead of 500. So for this run, we're going to show you guys the signature build, because that's my favorite of this. Because that Homing Flare clip,
it's good.
It's too good.
And the item we're going with is the Ruby.
Yeah.
Just because fire spells. But
if you don't have the Ruby, I'd say Ifrit's Matchstick is just as good.
Just more damage.
Yeah, because that'll give you more damage than the Sundering Amulet right above it. And because you're going for all fire, it's just for that.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go for all fire, go with the Sundering Amulet. You'll lose about like 4 damage per spell, but
who cares?
Yeah. So
and just because I wanna,
we'll show you guys some gameplay now. Enjoy. So the main thing about this build is to play long range, and if they jump up on you, blast them away. And like focus on your dodges is like the main thing because you cannot heal in this
I
build.
thought he was dead.
This is a rough floor because like you're focused on like one target at a time for this build. Tough first room, I will say.
Just a bit. Ooh, there's a boot in there.
Go for tabbies. So yeah, things you'll want to look for in the dungeon are damage increases, obviously, fire damage increases, and also like crit increases and signature charge increases. Like things like that just give you just raw strength. And then like this, it's just they can't get near you when you have that activated. Yeah, just body. Dealing with like these flame archers, just honestly jump at them and just hit them once with your auto attack, and they stop targeting you. So you can like, get them.
Oh, you know I love the Crimson
Clover is very good for this build.
Yeah.
And you might have seen the fangs as well. We love our lifesteal, but this build is about damage. What the? This has never been seen before.
Fire!
Okay, so my thing I would tell you to get would be Tracer Barrage and your Auto Enhance, and if you have more money, get the Fusion Blast.
Yeah, that's. I want to get 2 more spells just to activate the Fire Crystal.
Yeah, I'd say that is also because you'll get the damage, but the auto attack range increase is actually very intense.
I'm probably gonna get all of it if I can.
Yeah.
So that's why I gotta make sure to break everything. Also, pro tip: break everything. Like I just got 3 coins right there. You don't know how many things will have coins.
Break that.
Oh yeah, you gotta try and get them in there.
Tracer Barrage is just good because it's piercing and it's like just fast damage. Like look, it like follows you back to where you're going. And it'll just go through enemies like 3 times if you do it right. And it has a very low cooldown, like no other. Oh my god, he's just bodying these guys.
Yeah, when you can get your signature super fast, like
it's too OP, man.
Let's try it out. Burst Mage, wham.
Yeah, so definitely kill off ads because you want to focus your like single target damage on the boss. And this is a boss destroyer when he's not using his own.
Like, look at that damage, though.
Yeah. Auto attack.
It's just one fireball.
So you can see this is a pretty good like single target build, but you gotta be careful when you're fighting multiple targets.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.